Many years ago, the then Labour administration in Scotland wanted to make changes to accident and emergency services across some of Scotland's hospitals. I was hired by the local health boards to be a facilitator of meetings. I did a number of them, from Girvan in the south to Lanarkshire further north. And generally there were genteel occasions and people voiced their views, but one or two were wild. One particularly in Coatbridge had hundreds of people there, and it reminded me of Frankenstein's villagers chasing the monster out of town, because there was the angry mob, all it was missing were the lit torches, and on the other side the health board, and I was the intermediary, the facilitator. And at one point an angry politician who would later become a cabinet secretary in Scotland for the Scottish National Party, he shouted at me, "We need real doctors, no spin doctors," clearly suggesting that they were using public relations to assuage the feelings of local people. So what do you do? And really what you have to remember is your job is to work on behalf of the entire audience, rather than one person or even the board. So I simply said, well, I believe the point that's being made here is, should you spend more money on frontline services rather than what some people perceive to be a public relations exercise? There was a little pause and then there was a ripple of applause, which suggested that I had correctly interpreted the point being made. And out the corner of my eye, I noticed the soon-to-be prominent politician wink at me as if to say, "Yep, I'm just playing games here, but I know you're playing games back." And the point in all that is, remember the entire audience. And your job, if you ever are in that position of facilitating, is to represent everybody.